Welcome to Psych IQ, your guide to understanding the complexities of the human mind. Today, we're delving into the often misunderstood and stigmatized world of borderline personality disorder, BPD. In this comprehensive guide, we'll delve into the intricacies of BPD, exploring its origins, symptoms, impacts, and avenues for treatment and healing. Understanding borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder is a multifaceted mental health condition characterized by pervasive patterns of instability in mood, self-image, interpersonal relationships, and behavior. Individuals with BPD often grapple with intense emotional experiences, ranging from profound feelings of emptiness and loneliness to episodes of intense anger, anxiety, or depression. Symptoms and manifestations. The symptoms of BPD manifest in various ways, often leading to significant disruptions in daily functioning and interpersonal relationships. These may include intense fear of abandonment, chronic feelings of emptiness, unstable self-image, impulsive behaviors such as reckless spending, substance abuse, or self-harm, tumultuous interpersonal relationships marked by idealization and devaluation, and recurrent suicidal thoughts or self-destructive behaviors. The neurobiological and environmental factors. BPD's etiology is thought to stem from a complex interplay of neurobiological predispositions and environmental influences. Neuroscientific research suggests that individuals with BPD may exhibit alterations in brain regions involved in emotion regulation, such as the amygdala and prefrontal cortex. Moreover, adverse childhood experiences such as trauma, neglect, or invalidating environments can further exacerbate BPD symptoms, shaping individuals' emotional and behavioral responses. Challenges and impacts. Living with BPD presents profound challenges, both for individuals diagnosed with the condition and their loved ones. The intense emotional volatility, impulsivity, and interpersonal difficulties can strain relationships, lead to social isolation, and hinder academic or occupational pursuits. Moreover, the chronicity of BPD symptoms can contribute to feelings of hopelessness, shame, and despair, exacerbating the burden of the disorder. Treatment and healing. Despite its complexities, BPD is not without hope. A range of evidence-based treatments exists to help individuals manage and alleviate BPD symptoms, fostering healing and recovery. Dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, schema therapy, and mentalization-based therapy, MBT, are among the therapeutic modalities proven effective in addressing BPD's core features, enhancing emotion regulation skills, promoting distress tolerance, and fostering healthier interpersonal relationships. The path to recovery. Recovery from BPD is a journey marked by resilience, self-discovery, and growth. While the road may be challenging, many individuals with BPD experience significant improvement in symptoms and overall well-being over time. Through a combination of therapy, medication, when appropriate, self-care practices, and the support of a compassionate community, individuals can cultivate greater self-awareness, emotional stability, and a sense of purpose. Empowerment and advocacy. At the heart of our channel is a commitment to empowerment and advocacy for individuals affected by BPD. By fostering understanding, reducing stigma, and promoting access to quality mental health care, we strive to create a supportive and inclusive space where individuals can find validation, resources, and hope on their journey toward healing. Picture this scenario. You find yourself altering your interests, opinions, and even personality traits to fit in with those around you. This phenomenon, akin to being a chameleon in life, resonates deeply with individuals struggling with BPD. They often find themselves adapting and absorbing the desires of others, losing sight of their own joys and preferences in the process. Borderline personality disorder is frequently mischaracterized as a permanent aspect of one's personality. Unlike conditions like anxiety that are perceived as temporary and treatable, BPD is often viewed as an inherent part of who someone is. However, this misconception couldn't be further from the truth. With proper treatment, therapy, and support, individuals with BPD can lead fulfilling lives and learn to manage their symptoms effectively. One of the biggest challenges faced by those with BPD is the heavy stigma attached to the disorder. They are often unfairly labeled as manipulative, prone to lying, and emotionally contentious. This stigma can make it exceedingly difficult for individuals with BPD to form and maintain relationships, both personal and professional. Media portrayals, such as the depiction in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, further perpetuate misconceptions about BPD. These inaccurate representations only serve to deepen the misunderstanding surrounding the disorder. To shed light on the reality of living with BPD, let's explore what it looks like from both the outside and the inside. From an outsider's perspective, individuals with BPD often exhibit three prominent characteristics. Firstly, there's a pattern of unstable relationships. They may form intense bonds quickly, only for these relationships to unravel just as rapidly. Whether it's diving into a new friendship or rushing into a romantic involvement, the intensity often gives way to instability. Secondly, strong emotional reactions are a hallmark of BPD. Minor incidents or perceived slights can trigger intense negative emotions, leading to explosive outbursts or withdrawal. This emotional volatility can strain relationships and make it challenging for loved ones to navigate interactions with someone with BPD. Lastly, there's often a perception of manipulative behavior. Individuals with BPD may resort to tactics such as guilt-tripping or emotional manipulation in an attempt to maintain connections. However, these behaviors stem from a fear of abandonment and a lack of effective emotional regulation, rather than malicious intent. But what causes BPD? Is it genetic, neurological, or psychological in nature? The origins of BPD are complex and multifaceted, likely influenced by a combination of genetic predisposition, early life experiences, and neurobiological factors. Understanding the root causes of BPD is crucial in developing effective treatment strategies. Speaking of treatment, there is hope for individuals with BPD. While there's no quick fix, therapy, medication, and support groups can help individuals learn to manage their symptoms and build healthier relationships. With dedication and perseverance, individuals with BPD can lead fulfilling lives and cultivate meaningful connections. In conclusion, borderline personality disorder is a complex and often misunderstood condition. By challenging misconceptions, advocating for accurate representation, and fostering empathy and understanding, we can work towards breaking down the stigma surrounding BPD. Join us on Psych IQ as we continue to explore the fascinating realm of psychology and mental health. To begin, let's dissect the outward manifestations of BPD. Individuals with BPD often resort to tactics such as guilt-tripping or gaslighting in attempts to re-engage with others. This behavior can be both manipulative and emotionally taxing, creating turmoil within relationships. Moreover, benign situations can evoke intense emotional responses, leading to feelings of anger, shame, or guilt. Additionally, there's a pervasive sense of lacking a consistent sense of self, with individuals with BPD displaying excitement about various endeavors, but lacking a cohesive life trajectory. Internally, individuals with BPD grapple with profound emotional experiences. Fear of abandonment looms large, with individuals harboring intense anxieties about driving away loved ones. This fear permeates various types of relationships, from romantic partnerships to parent-child dynamics, fostering a constant state of emotional tension. Furthermore, individuals with BPD experience heightened emotional pain, with even minor setbacks or breakups amplifying their suffering exponentially. This emotional hypersensitivity complicates their ability to cope and contributes to prolonged periods of distress. Feelings of emptiness plague individuals with BPD, leaving them with a profound sense of inner void. Goals and aspirations often serve as mere distractions from this emptiness, rather than genuine pursuits of fulfillment. Additionally, dissociative episodes may occur as a coping mechanism, allowing individuals to momentarily detach from their overwhelming emotional experiences. However, this dissociation further exacerbates feelings of detachment and hinders self-discovery. These internal struggles manifest in a myriad of behavioral patterns characteristic of BPD. Impulsive behaviors are common, as individuals seek momentary relief from their emotional turmoil. This impulsivity can manifest in reckless actions, such as substance abuse or risky sexual behavior, further exacerbating their challenges. Additionally, individuals with BPD may engage in self-harming behaviors as a means of coping with emotional distress. These behaviors serve as maladaptive coping mechanisms, providing temporary relief, but ultimately perpetuating the cycle of suffering. Individuals grappling with BPD often find themselves navigating a tumultuous landscape of impulsive behaviors and emotional turbulence. Despite past relationship failures, they may plunge headfirst into new romances, fueled by an intense emotional high and a belief in the authenticity of newfound love. This impulsivity extends beyond romantic entanglements, with high correlations observed between BPD and eating disorders, self-harm behaviors, substance abuse, and manipulative tendencies. Self-harm, often misconstrued as solely suicidal in nature, serves as a coping mechanism for individuals with BPD. Rather than seeking to end their lives, these individuals engage in self-injurious behaviors as a means of alleviating emotional anguish. The physical pain inflicted through self-harm offers a reprieve from the overwhelming emotional distress, acting as a temporary distraction from feelings of emptiness and abandonment. Substance abuse serves a similar function, offering individuals with BPD an escape from their inner turmoil. By numbing their emotions through drugs or alcohol, they seek solace from the relentless emotional intensity that characterizes their daily existence. However, these maladaptive coping mechanisms only serve to exacerbate their struggles, perpetuating a cycle of dependency and self-destructive behavior. At the core of BPD lies a distorted sense of self, exacerbated by past traumas and a genetic predisposition. Individuals with BPD often lack a stable sense of identity, leading them to adopt personas that align with the desires of others. This chameleon-like behavior, though initially aimed at fostering connection, ultimately erodes trust and stability in relationships. Developmentally, BPD emerges from a complex interplay of genetic predisposition and environmental factors. While genetics play a significant role, with heritability accounting for a substantial portion of BPD cases, upbringing and early life experiences also shape the trajectory of the disorder. Children raised in environments characterized by neglect, abuse, or invalidation may struggle to form a cohesive sense of self, laying the groundwork for the development of BPD later in life. Neuroscientific research sheds light on the underlying mechanisms of BPD, revealing heightened emotional responsiveness and alterations in brain structure. Individuals with BPD exhibit increased amygdala activity, resulting in rapid emotional escalation in response to external stimuli. This heightened emotional reactivity, coupled with a distorted sense of self, underpins many of the behavioral patterns observed in BPD. People with BPD navigate a tumultuous landscape of emotions, where negative feelings are not only felt more intensely, but also persist for extended periods. Imagine a scenario where a typical individual may become upset over a minor inconvenience for a fleeting moment. In contrast, someone with BPD may spiral into a state of anger within seconds, remaining engulfed in that emotion for hours on end. This heightened emotional reactivity stems from underlying neurobiological factors, including dysregulation of the stress response system and heightened sensitivity to emotional stimuli. A captivating study sheds light on the remarkable ability of individuals with BPD to detect subtle emotional cues in others. Picture a facial expression transitioning from a genuine smile to a subtle hint of anger. While most individuals may struggle to discern the underlying emotion during this transition, those with BPD can detect traces of anger even amidst predominantly positive expressions. This hypersensitivity to emotional nuances often leads individuals with BPD to misinterpret benign interactions, perceiving dissatisfaction or anger where none exists. Central to the BPD experience is a heightened sensitivity to the emotional states of others, accompanied by a biased perception of interpersonal interactions. Individuals with BPD possess a keen sense of empathy, yet their empathy tends to be skewed towards negative emotions. Consequently, they may perceive dissatisfaction, fear, or disappointment in their relationships where others may not. This distorted empathic lens fuels a cycle of emotional dysregulation and relational turmoil, as individuals with BPD react impulsively to perceived threats to their emotional well-being. The development of BPD is multifaceted, arising from a combination of neurobiological vulnerabilities and environmental influences. Marshall Linehan's theory underscores the interaction between a predisposition to intense negative emotions and an invalidating environment. In such environments, emotional validation is scarce, exacerbating the individual's struggle to regulate emotions effectively. While trauma often correlates with BPD, not all individuals with BPD come from overtly traumatic backgrounds. Instead, it's the combination of a neurologically sensitive disposition and an invalidating environment that fosters the development of BPD. Contrary to common misconceptions, BPD boasts a promising prognosis, particularly with the advent of evidence-based treatments like dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT. DBT, with its blend of cognitive behavioral techniques and mindfulness practices, equips individuals with BPD with invaluable coping skills and fosters self-discovery. Remarkably, longitudinal studies reveal a significant proportion of individuals with BPD experiencing remission over time, especially when supported by stable relationships or engaging in therapeutic interventions. In conclusion, while BPD presents formidable challenges, it's crucial to recognize that it's not a life sentence. With early intervention, personalized treatment, and unwavering support, individuals with BPD can embark on a journey of healing and self-empowerment. So, if you or someone you know grapples with BPD, remember that hope shines brightest in the darkest moments, and a brighter tomorrow awaits those who dare to seek help and embrace change. And with that, we reach the end of our discussion on borderline personality disorder, BPD. We hope this video has shed light on the complexities of BPD, offered insights into its management, and provided reassurance to those affected by it. As we wrap up, we encourage you to share your thoughts, questions, and experiences in the comments below. Your input is invaluable in fostering understanding and support within our community. Remember, seeking help is a courageous step, and there are resources and individuals ready to assist you on your journey. Let's continue to engage in open dialogue, break down stigma, and promote empathy and compassion toward those with BPD and other mental health conditions. Stay tuned for more content exploring various aspects of mental health, and until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Thank you for watching.